All right, first and foremost, I want to give infinite honors and prayer and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing and salutations to the Akin that's pushing the truth through the four winds. Shalom. This your brother Kanaya Rakal from Louisiana Tabernacle of David. I'll come to you with a little quick sit down, all right? This article I ran across, on the wicked as always, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right? All right, this is a police major, all right? And this is a big, broad statement that he made, all right? I'm going to read the title, then I'm going to go into one or two precepts and then jump back into the article. It says, Travis Yates, police major, cites research arguing cops should probably shoot black people more often, all right? And it's a bold statement this guy made here, all right? He's proud, all right? He's a proud man, all right? He's being proud with that statement. So first, I'm gonna start off because this is the perpetual hatred that been going on for generations and generations. All right, since the beginning with Cain, it started with Cain and Abel. Then Cain and Abel came back. Reincarnation is realist in the Bible as Jacob and Esau. All right, and we're gonna get to the point. This is Genesis 27. Let's see, 27. I'm gonna go to the 30. Let me see. 27. Right here, we go right here, 27:39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling place, Salakia, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. All right. And what does that mean? Let's get that. When it says that fatness should be the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heavens from above, you get that precept going. Job 9 and 24. All right, and it says, Job 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and the wicked, who is the wicked? The wicked is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, he's been given his blessing that has been given. This was the earth. All right, and it says verse 40, and by thy sword shalt thou live. And by thy sword shalt thou live. All right. And shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, when you go into that word heart, in the Hebrew, it goes in that word. Hebrew word is loud. Your mind, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. Let's read this article. It says, Travis Yates is a Tulsa Police Department major who is under fire for comments he made on the Pat Campbell Show, a podcast about police brutality and systematic racism. During that podcast episode, Maj Yates said he believes systematic racism doesn't exist, and then reference research which says we're shooting African Americans about 24% less than we probably ought to be. All right. Because his blessing was the sword, all right? That's what his father Isaac in Genesis 27 chapter told his blessing. He was blessed with the sword, all right? And he's proud, all right? It says Campbell noted at one point that Yates was speaking on his own behalf, not representing the department. But if he didn't say that, if he'd have said that, he'd have been like, well, right here where it says research says we're shooting African Americans about 24% less than we probably are be. He didn't say, he said we're. So that was reference to the whole department, right? He didn't say, well, I am shooting. No, we're, okay? That's reference to the whole department, all right? And I have a precept. This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. And it says, this is what the Lord says, all right? Esau, Edom, all right? Amos chapter 1 verse 11, thus says the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever, till this day, all right? Till this day, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, hate you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, all right? That's a perpetual hatred. And this hatred that Esau, Edom been having since the book of Genesis, all right? Since the beginning. Forever. So there's no love in this man. This man do not care about you, all right? That's why he made this bold statement, all right? This bold statement, you know? Oregon cops should probably shoot black people more often, all right? Which is no such thing as black and white. But you know he's specifically talking about you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, you Mexicans, Seminole Indians, all right? Haitians, Cubans, all right? We're scattered to the 4 winds, all right? That's what this is reference to. Not just one. He talking about the whole tribe, the 12 tribes of Israel, they should be shooting down. All right, because this what it says in the scriptures. Let's see if I can get it. Get that. Let's see. Right here it is. It's in Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. I mean, Shalakia, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, woe, when you go into that word woe, it means destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right. And this devil know that, all right? That's why he made that proud statement. See what some more of those articles say. The full statement by Yates, including that statistic, reads, if a certain group is committing more crimes, more violent crimes, and law enforcement having to come into more contact with them, that number is going to be higher. Who in the world in their right mind would think that our shooting should be right along the U.S. census lines? That's insane. Insanity. All of the research says we're shooting African Americans about 24% less than we probably are based on the crimes being committed and who's doing most of the crimes, all right? The world was given into the hands of the wicked, all right? So if you really do the statistics and you look it up, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has the highest crime rate ever, all right, in the world, all right. Look, in old time, past time, and today, all right. Yates have since said on an article by a public radio, Tulsa took his quote out of context, and that he was only referring the beliefs of researchers. Shalakia. Roland Fryer, Heather McDonald, and the National Academy of Sciences, but he has not provided a link because, hey, that's his words. Yates' rebuttal statement reads in part, clearly the published article does not reflect my hypothetical discussion of statistics based on the research of others. It make no mention of the sources I cited, and it absolutely does not factual reflect my words. You can listen to the full. Nobody want to listen to that, but that, to make a long story short, This is here. It's his words right here, plain as day. All right, but we know this is the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai movie. All right. So this devil knows that he had but a short time. All right. So he's, his tongue is deceiving himself. All right. He's slipping at the tongue. He's getting worse and worse. All right. It's getting all out of order, all nasty and out of whack. All right. The Lord making their tongue fall upon themselves. All right. This is a precept I got. This is okay, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and 16. All right. It said, the face of the Lord Yahweh is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. All right, and we fast approaching this time. All right, when Esau Edom is gonna get the remembrance of Esau Edom, so-called white man, is gonna get no remembrance on this earth. All right, and when that's happening right now, you see they have these different places, different states and cities. They're knocking the statues down of Christopher Columbus and these slave owners. They cutting the heads off, throwing them in lakes. All right, that's what the right there. That's the Lord putting the spirit. Putting this point of spirit down here on the earth to the people, all right? Where they started rebelling against Esau Edom and his own people. All right, it's not just you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? It's his own people that's going against Esau Edom himself, all right? Egyptian against the Egyptian. All right? Cutting off that remembrance of Esau Edom and all that wickedness, all right? And Esau's getting highly upset about them, have to take their flag, their Confederate flags down, they statue of Christopher Columbus and all those different slave owners. They heated about that. That's wiping the remembrance of Esau Edom off the earth. All right. Because the men on the highways and byways, we to the point where we getting tired of this place, man. And it says here, verse 17, the righteous cry, all right, and the Lord Yahweh heareth. All right. On the highways and byways, crying out to you, how long, Father, how long? And delivereth them out of all their troubles, all right? Because when that devil comes down with great wrath, this work we doing on the highways and byways, and it's doing these videos on the internet, this work is going to save us, all right? And the Lord is going to deliver us out of all our troubles. Verse 18, for the Lord Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, all right? And saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. 19. Many are the afflictions of the Lord. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh delivereth him out of all of them. Verse 20. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. 21. Evil shall slay the wicked. All right. And they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. It's Esau Edom, all right? And 2/3 of our people, they come against the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, even on the videos on the internet, 24/7. But it says in the scripture, in the last days, they're going to come scoffers, all right? And it says, verse 22, the Lord redeemeth the souls of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. And I trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, and Lord willing, I am ever that number, all right? And the rest of my brethren that's on the highways and byways, from the apostles and the elders on down to leaders that's pushing the same doctrine, there's 100% truth in the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? Because in these troubling times, Jacob trouble is fastly approaching. All right? You got the RFID, the microchip, the RFID, the microchip, all right? Radio frequency identification chip, that's coming. That's fastly approaching. These prophecies is jumping straight up out of the book. Straight up out of the book. These prophecies are going to come to pass, thus says the Lord. All right? Not one is going to fail. And Esau Edom just wicked. That's just the wicked, man. Wicked. The wicked. All right? I just wanted to go into that. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to get infinite honors and prayer and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash, Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth through the four wind. Shalom. Kwame Yasharala. Baba Ball.